Hello there, just a quick update from Two Hopes Garage. I'm acutely aware there's not been much coming out over the last 2 or 3 weeks here. I've been away with work for quite a bit. By the time this comes out, I'm away back down to England for another week or so. When I'm not here, I can't work on the cars, unfortunately. Hopefully by next weekend, I'll be back up and everything will be back to normal. So, Camaro, it's coming off the road for the winter at the end of the month. There's a couple of bits and pieces to be done on that. I'm going to fix the aerial or antenna. Also, I think I've got a knock sensor issue, so I'm going to be having a wee look into that amongst other bits and pieces. Looking over to the other side of the garage. So, looking at the Mercedes W126 behind me, I am within touching distance of getting a power steering pump rebuild video out there. I had a bit of a nightmare with the editing and I've lost sound to quite a lot of it. So I've been sorting that out. When I get back up the road next week, in about 10 days or so, that will be the next video coming out. After that, I'll be attacking the front suspension with renewed vigour and hopefully moving on to the fuel system. Now that the colder weather's coming in, I'll be in the garage a bit more than during the summer, and I should be able to get a few more hours on the Mercedes. As always, it tends to drop down in priorities when there's the running cars to get sorted out. So that's Mercedes. Heaps of content to come up on that. It just kind of trickles in there, I'm afraid. Bear with me on that one. Volvo, we've got cabin filter coming up and another couple of wee bits and pieces. The F-150 outside's to get quite a bit of work before winter. I will be putting on new front discs, pads, changing the springs over onto new front shock absorbers, changing the anti-roll bar links, doing an oil change and doing some lano guarding before winter. The video that will be coming out of that is likely to be brakes and struts all in one video. So look out for that. So thank you very much to the new subscribers for joining us, and thank you to the old subscribers for bearing with us. There is loads of content coming out. Unfortunately, work gets in the way. I would much rather be spending time in here working on the vehicles and creating some content. Thanks for bearing with us. Hope to see you again soon for some W126 3rd Gen Camaro, XC60 and Ford F-150 content, and maybe something else at Two Hopes Garage. Thank you once again. Cheers. Goodbye.